Good morning. Happy Thursday again from Reston Town Center. This is day 7 of Walk with Winston and the third day of this video series that I am starting from the exact same location away from my home. So heading back to Tampa later today. So glad for that. But really glad to be with you this morning. The topic today is God won't steer a parked car. Well, that's a very bold statement. Let me just start by saying God is capable of doing anything He wants to do and anything He desires to do. So I'm not saying He won't, but what I am saying is that it's more enjoyable to drive a car that is actually in motion. So what prompted this statement, this bold statement, and this thought this morning? I was having a conversation yesterday with a friend who was frankly very immobilized by this restless feeling that he feels deep in his soul. And he is struggling with, what he should do next. He has a dream that he's nurturing in his heart, and he sees this opportunity to step into a new future in his life. Sound familiar? Well, but his language in expressing this current state for him was very stuck, like a parked car. That was the imagery that popped into my head the moment that I read his information, his text. As a recovering perfectionist, raising my hand, I have been a person who has been sparked by dreams and sparked by ideas, a very compelling idea, and I have sometimes waited for all the things to kind of line up perfectly before I would begin to take action. And I would want the perfect business plan. I would want the perfect, not only plan A, but my first mentor in my career was very good about planning multiple paths to success. In other words, she would not settle as my first boss out of college. She would not settle for plan A without really helping me understand other options and do some ulterior planning as well. So that kind of fed my perfectionist nature to say, okay, I've got to have plan A, B, and C lined up. I got to de-risk these plans. Good morning. Got to de-risk these plans. I'll choose the best plan, and then I will take action. Well, we make plans and God laughs. We've heard that. That's a paraphrase of a thing I've heard before. We'll make our plans and God kind of laughs at them. So it reminds me of when I started my consulting career 3 years ago. I prayed over this decision for a long time. I ended up being supernaturally blessed with a transition out of my old job. I had my hands open to step out of a job I'd had and created 15 years before. We had a wonderful, was able to negotiate a very nice financial runway where I would provide transition services over a period of time while they selected a new leader, and then help that leader get on board, and that would launch my business, my new consulting practice. And I had a great business plan. I mean, it was stellar. I had different sources of revenue mapped out. I had prospects lined up. I had some initial consulting agreements lined up, and I had, my goal was to basically match my income in the first year from consulting, match my salaries that I'd had previous years. And at the end of year one, I looked back at my income statement and I was able to check the first goal, which was to match my income sources from consulting to what I'd been making as an employee. So that was a very significant achievement. But then when I looked at the sources of that income, 90% of the revenue that I had achieved in year one came from sources other than what I had in my business plan. I made plans and God laughed at me. So what my encouragement was for my friend is what I'm encouraging myself to do with the changes that I'm going through. So we're talking a lot about jobs right now, but this could be any other significant change you're going through. Is to just get in motion. Yeah, a parked car, someone who is, and maybe your personality is such that you are a ready, aim kind of person, and then you go. Please do your due diligence. I'm not asking anyone to be rash, but I am encouraging you to take small steps, get in motion, try some things out. Life is so outside our control, so outside of our ability to manage and de-risk everything out. We have to try it. So these videos are a bit like that for me. It's definitely outside my comfort zone to be on camera and sharing these extemporaneous thoughts. I don't have an outline. I don't have a game plan. It's more of just speaking from the heart and sharing some observations. But these videos are a work in progress. I'm learning every day. Better ways to deliver this message, to post stuff here, to get your feedback, which has been super wonderful and definitely so valuable to me in terms of feedback that you're providing in terms of some of these thoughts. So whatever the change that you're contemplating, what small baby step can you take today to get yourself out of park and into gear? On my health journey, several baby steps I'm taking are these walks. Obviously, getting out, getting some fresh air, getting some variety in terms of the places that I go and see. I am, bringing variety, bringing some novel things into my food plan. I'm bringing some new commitments in terms of things I will and will not do. And all of those things are creating a new identity for me, leaving the label of husky as a child and stepping more into a new identity. And that reminds me, as you begin to pursue your dreams, I think it's very important to nurture those dreams and protect those dreams. Sometimes in our enthusiasm for a new chapter in life, we share our dreams too prematurely with others, who the people that are closest to us want to protect us. So they sometimes will critique our dreams out of love, out of concern, out of a desire to protect us, and sometimes quash the dreams before the dreams are fully developed and realized. So I almost shared my new identity here on this video. It's a little early. I'm taking baby steps taking little actions daily to explore and develop and refine that dream in terms of my fitness, in terms of that new identity I'm stepping into. And when the time's right, I'll share that dream. But for now, 2 pieces of encouragement for you. 1, get out of park. Roll as slowly as you want. No one says you have to go 60 miles an hour. You can just roll at 5 miles an hour if that's what suits your personality, but be in motion. 2, as you're in motion towards that dream, as you're in motion towards that goal, as you're in the direction of your change, protect that dream. Nurture it. It's a little seedling that needs protection from the elements right now. Time will be right later. You'll know. But then you can share it with the world. Well, that's what I've got for today. Happy Thursday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.